Mat Yatem, our IMR455 Administration of Archive lecturer. I am Petrus Arif Josephs. As we know, there isn't a family title in Malay. On could be a patronymics, and the given names Hussein should be used to refer to the individual itself. Canister from Tun Hussein Onn, the death of his forerunner Abdul Razak Hussein in January 1976 to his retirement in July 1981. Dato on 12 February 1922 till 29 May 1990s was a Malaysian lawmaker who served as the country's third Prime Minister. From 1974 to 1981, he served as the Prime Member of Parliament for Sri Gading, representing the Barisan Nasional (BN) and the United Malay Nations or Organizations UMNO. The moniker Bapa Perpaduan was bestowed upon the Tun Hussein Onn, also known as Datuk Hussein bin Onn, was a Malaysian political and the third Prime Minister of a multiracial coalition government from 1976 to 1981. He was born on February 12, 1922 in Johor Bahru, Malaya, and died on May 28, 1990 in Daly City, California, United States. Hussein fought alongside the Indian Army and the British force that liberated Malaya from Japanese occupations in 1945. He joined his political father Onn bin Jaafar in forming the United Malay Nation Organization, known as UMNO, in 1946 to promote Malay interests in the struggle for independence.
Assalamualaikum. My name is Muhammad Azri Izami bin Damansa. I will present Tun Hussein Onn Early Life and Education. Tun Hussein Onn was born in Johor Bahru, the son of Datin Halimah Hussein and Dato' Onn Jaafar, a fighter for Malaysian independence and co-founder of the United Malay National Organization (UMNO). His grandfather, Datuk Jawar Haji Muhammad, was the first Menteri Besar Chief Minister of Johor, while his grandmother, Rokhaya Hanim, also spelled Rokaya Hanim or Rukiye Hanim, came from the Caucasus region of Ottoman Empire. Tun Hussein married Tun Suhaila Noah in 1948. Suhaila Noah was the daughter of Tan Sri Haji Muhammad Noah Omar, former Minister of Home Affairs and first Speaker of the Dewan Rakyat. Hussein Onn and Suhaila Noah had 6 children. Tun Hussein Onn Education. Tun Hussein received his early education in Teluk Kurau Primary School, Singapore, and at the English College Johor Bahru. After leaving school, he joined the Johor Military Force as a cadet in 1940 and was sent a year later to the Indian Military Academy in Dehradun, India. He was absorbed into the Indian Army, served in the Middle East when the Second World War broke. After the war, his vast experience prompted the British to employ him as an instructor at the Malayan Police Recruiting and Training Center in Rawalpindi.
Political career. Tun Hussein Onn came from a family with deep nationalistic spirit and political roots because his father, also a political figure who is Onn bin Jaafar, former Menteri Besar of Johor. Due to that, his political career began as early as 1946 when he followed his father to forming the United Malays National Organization, UMNO, which is the purpose of UMNO, is to further Malay interests in the struggle for independence of Malaya. In 1949, Tun Hussein Onn became the first youth chief of UMNO. But, in year 1951, he quit UMNO to join his father form Independence of Malay Party, IMP. After several years leaving politics, he rejoined UMNO in 1968 after being convinced by the then Prime Minister Tun Abdul Razak. A year later, he won the general elections and was appointed as the Education Minister in year 1970. After that, in year 1973 he became Deputy Prime Minister. On 15 January 1976, he officially became the Prime Minister after the death of Tun Abdul Razak. Retirement. Tun Hussein Onn Tun Hussein Onn served as third prime minister for 5 years, which is from 1976 to 1981. He had struggled to achieve racial unity in Malaysia. Besides, he also launched the National Unit Trust Scheme and the Neighborhood Watch Scheme, which is Rukun Tetangga, in year 1981. Unfortunately, in early 1981 he underwent a coronary bypass due to his heart problem. As a result, he officially retired from active politics a few months after the surgery due to his health reasons.
Award and recognition. On 16 July 1981, former Prime Minister of Malaysia was titled as Tun Hussein Onn after being awarded with the Grand Commander of the Order of the Defender of the Realm SMN by His Majesty. It is one of the highest title in the country. This award is given to him to show that all of his service to the country are being appreciated. This title is awarded to him by His Majesty in one of the ceremonies after Dr. Mahathir Mohamad took an oath as the Prime Minister of Malaysia. There are a few important people who come to the ceremonial, such as Her Empress Tope Wan Suhaila, Prime Minister of Malaysia. Dr. Mahathir Mohamad and her wife Datin Sri Dr. Siti Hasma. Besides, there are also others cabinet minister who come to the ceremony to show their honor to Tun Hussein Onn for all of his contribution to the country. Father of Unity. Tun Hussein Onn began to work as the third prime minister after the death of second prime minister of Malaysia. Then, he resigned as prime minister because of his health problem. The tag Father of Unity is given to him because he was able to bridging the racial divide in the country. The most profound by Tun Hussein Onn is he able to set up National Unit Trust ASN schemed in 1981. This scheme is benefiting to Bumiputras, but it also involved with other races under Amana Saham Wawasan. Tun Hussein Onn, who was in Indian Army, also strengthened ties with China. After 2 years he took over the foreign policy. The economy charted 40% in 1978. Then, his word about power continues to resonate till today. He said power is given to us not to lord it over others, not to improve our standing nor to improve ourselves. Power must be beneficial to others. As a conclusion, Tun Hussein Onn was a Malaysian legislator as Malaysia's third prime minister from January 1976 until his retirement in July 1981, one term, shortly after the death of his predecessor, Abdul Razak Hussain. Moreover, from 1974 to 1981, he held as the Member of Parliament, MP, for Sri Gading, serving the Barisan Nasional, BN, and the United Malays National Organization, UMNO. He was bestowed the epithet, Father of Unity. NBSP, Tuns had served the nation by control the bad situation when country's economy is affected by the world economic recession and help Malaysia grow economically and socially. He continued to serve the country even after his retirement. After stepping down as Prime Minister, he continued to donate to charitable organizations. He played a key role in the establishment of the Tun Hussein Onn Eye Hospital. He was also a Petronas advisor and the chairman of the Institute of Strategic and International Studies, ISIS. Thus, he can be someone that admired, idealized for courage, his outstanding achievements and the noble qualities.